Yesterday, farmers heading out to the hay field here. I laid it down 2 days ago, and it seems to have dried fairly nicely. It's pretty nice this time, but on the edges, there's some parts of the field that are really, really nice. And the middle of that field is just absolute crap. The middle of this field is absolute crap. I'll show you what I mean here. It looks great right here. So, yeah, here's the edge. This is a good orchard over here. This is really nice second cut material. And it's already growing back pretty good because I set the cut a little. I set the cut quite a bit higher on the sickle bar this time, and it seemed to have helped a lot. Like this here, yeah, this is drying really nicely. You see it's dry all the way through it, pretty much. I'm going to turn it over one more time with a tedder. But, as you see, as you get farther and farther up here, there's a lot less, there's far less material. And I'm walking away, I'm walking up to the top of this hill, where there's absolutely almost nothing. And look at this. There's barely anything. And I can't really have that, because this field is easily a 70. This field is easily, if all this was really thick grass, this is easily a 70, 80 bale field every time. But over on the edge over there, you can see the line of where the hay is thicker versus where it's lighter. Weird. I don't know. It's not. I mean, there's some places where there's absolutely no material whatsoever. Like down there is nothing, pretty much. It's from this point, from top of this hill down through that ditch there. It's just nothing. There's nothing. So, hopefully when I rake this later today, it'll drag everything up that it can get. You see, this is really the only thing that's out here, this stuff, which I hate. I don't know what the humidity is to judge, but I'd say it's around 14 or something, which is pretty good. 12 to 14, I mean, it's pretty dry. It's pretty dry. It's dry all the way through. It did that yesterday. It dried all the way through yesterday. And it just has to cook and get down to moisture today. I mean, even this thick stuff, it's pretty much completely dry underneath. But I am going to run over with the tedder again, just to make sure we get it all. So, yeah, it's pretty much the scoop. I'll probably be working on my truck again later if we go pick up the part I need. So, I guess that's kind of it for now. I might show you some other footage later, which I probably will, so yeah. We just got done making the hay. It's in this barn, but I don't think it's gonna have enough light for you to see it. We got 17 bales. It's not that many. Tarp has a huge gaping hole in it. Mainly because it's crap. So, it'll be mostly protected. There's the baler, if you can see it. Yeah. Back there's the hay. It's up front. Can't see that though because it's so dark. Because it's like 8 o'clock at night. Or probably closer to 9 o'clock. Yeah. Got her done. Field looks pretty darn good now. After it's been grazed off. Next field will be the one over there. So, anyway, might as well give you an update on the truck. yeah. Since you all know about it now. Once I put new twine in that baler, it made really good bales. They're like 60 pounds and they're really tightly packed. They're nice. The string didn't even break, so that's good. Anyway, here's the Ford. The motor is in it. It's like 4 days after I made the original video. But front accessories are all good. Intake's on. Throttle body is on. And the cable works inside the cab. I don't know what happened here. But this is on. Everything is done that needs to be done for it to start. The only thing I need to get is the transmission cooler, the replacement for that piece of crap that's lying over there. And put it in, hook up the trans lines, put tranny fluid in it. It's got motor oil in it. And then we'll be ready to start it. Because I don't want to run the transmission pump with no oil in it. So, yeah. That's pretty much it on this. New manifolds look great. Can't even see that one, hardly. But you can with all the front accessory crap not in there. I have a battery charged for it. I'm going to leave it on the charger until we get stuff here. The trans cooler probably won't be here until next week. Because it's Friday. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't do any footage of this hay cut, which that's fine with me. I don't care. But I just want to get a video done because the channel's been dead for about a week or so. And I wanted to throw my truck in there. So, yeah. This field, middle of it's garbage. You saw that earlier with the way the hay looked. Around the edges it looks brilliant. Well, in the middle it looks like crap. And yes, I did go a lot faster with the baler this time. It ate hay like there was no tomorrow. And packed some pretty darn good bales, I do have to say myself. So, there were really, the windrows, sorry, I'm tired for some reason, I can't speak. The windrows got really thin toward the middle, and they started making, in the baler, the windows got really thin toward the middle. They started making banana bales. Yeah, see this material, there's still a little bit left in here, but it's really nice. The baler doesn't have the best teeth on it. They're straight teeth, they're not pre-bent teeth. It doesn't pick up absolutely everything, but we got, I think, 98% of what was out here today. And I left a lot of stubble this time. There's probably a good 3-4 inches of stubble left on this stuff. So it should come back pretty good. The middle of the field I'm really concerned with. There's a lot of grass up to a point, and then it just goes away. I'm really not pleased with the middle of this field. But when I go out here, there's clumps of grass all over. I mean, look, there's clumps of orchard, there's some different native grass, but it just doesn't grow, is the problem. Now I'm trying to figure out a little bit of strategy here. There's a lot of weeds still in the center of this field, but the grass was so short, you can see the sickle bar really didn't even cut much of it. That's uncut. This is how tall it was in here. I mean, that's not very tall. Sorry, you probably just saw the keys there. I mean, that's not very tall. That's only about 10 inches at the best. Yeah, that's only about 10 inches tall. Whereas the other stuff over here was maybe 24 inches. It was maybe about 2.5, 3 feet tall. Yeah, it was about 2.5. No, it wasn't that tall, but it was thick. Which is why it made I made a really good outside windrow. Sorry I didn't film any of it now. I made a really thick outside windrow, and the baler ate it like it was no tomorrow. But then when I got in the windrows right here up to about the crest of the hill, they were pretty thick. But then they just faded away to nothing in that valley beyond there. And there's some guy with no muffler riding over there. That's gonna be my truck. The muffler's gonna fall off of it. But yeah, I think that's a wrap on this video. Make sure to subscribe for more haymaking action. I should probably be making that other hay here pretty soon. Yeah, I should probably be making that other hay here pretty soon. And so yeah, thanks for watching.